Yeah, we're good to go.
All right.
So that's what we were yesterday.
Okay. We ready? Hello, hello, hello. Attention. You guys good? Okay. Hands up if you were here last week. Most of yous. Maybe who wasn't here last week? Okay, quite a few of yous. So what we're going to be doing today, before I get into it, I'm going to pass this thing around again. So this is what we made last week. It's an interactive lighting circuit. So yeah, I'll pass this around. I'll show you so you guys can see how it works. We're going to be pretty much making this again, but on an actual board. I'll go into more detail later. So. So you can just, so basically there's an orange thing, and if you wave your hand across it, or just wave your hand across the front of it, the light's going to interact. So we're going to be building that circuit again, if you guys missed it last week. So yeah, so summary of last week, interactive light circuit. We looked at electrical components like resistors, the photoresistor you're hovering your hand across, LEDs, trim pots, and the battery. So just some simple stuff. Voltage, current, resistance. We have our slides and a live and a YouTube recording if you guys want to check out last week's. Shut the doors. Yeah. We also have breadboard. We looked at breadboards, so that's where our circuit is made on the demonstration being passed around. So yeah, so why are we looking at soldering now? Actually, let's just expand on breadboards in case it didn't make too much sense last week. So that's a breadboard right there, and the reason why we use a breadboard is because putting wires together is too difficult, right? You can't, there's no real way, until today we'll see, to place one wire next to one wire to make an electrical connection, right? So we use breadboards as a way to make electrical connections to make a circuit. It's really easy if you guys were here last week. So I hope that circuit kind of makes sense to you. So if you can see all those green lines, those green lines are actually all electrically connected on the bottom by a metal strip. So that acts as a way to join two wires together without having to fiddle up a lot. Make sense? Yeah. So I have a breadboard diagram there and an actual circuit diagram. I hope it's clear that those two are actually identical and actually the same. So again, you can see last week's stuff on YouTube to see as to why, or you can ask me after, because today we're going to be focusing on soldering aspects. So why are we looking at soldering and to build the same circuit again? Well, in reality, right, when you make a circuit, you're not going to be making it on a breadboard. Yeah. So if you see on your motherboard of your computer, it's all soldered intact. It's all intact. Nothing's going to fall off. You see the breadboard last week. If you shook it, all the components will fall out, right? It's not quite a good idea. So the breadboard is also called like a prototyping board. We use it to prototype. We use it to prototype and experiment on circuit designs. And then when we have a fixed design, when we're ready to actually to make that design, we will solder it onto one of these things, these green variaboards. Maybe we should show it on the... Yeah, so that's a green variaboard. We're going to be soldering that same circuit onto there. Yeah, it's for the YouTube people. Yeah, that's the diagram from yesterday. Just keeping it here if you guys want access to it later. Yeah, so today, soldering. So that's what it's going to look like. We're going to keep the talk short so you guys can have plenty of time to actually play around with soldering and then make your circuit again. Yeah. So what is soldering? As I said before, when you have two wires, you touch it, it's not going to join magically, right? What we're going to use instead is this magical method called soldering. Okay. What soldering pretty much allows us to do is to connect two metallic joints together so that's an electrical conduction between the two. All right. We're going to look at how to do this. but in general, like a high sense overview, is that we're going to melt a very low melting point metal mixture, and then use that to, when it cools, to join two metal pieces together. So we'll see how to do that. So Joe over here is going to go through again all the components that we're going to be using today, and then we're going to head out and solder. I'm going to help you and all that. Okay? All right, let's go. Hey everyone.
Okay, should we get the video feed? How do we do that? Get the video feed so I can show everyone the stuff.
What do you mean?
So this one. Yeah. And then we go back. So no, that doesn't work. Go with this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so last week we were using breadboards to connect all of the components together. So just so you can remember, there's your breadboard. So what I've done on this one is I've actually peeled the adhesive tape off the back of it so you can actually see what Daniel was talking about when he was saying that they're all connected in groups of 5. On the back, you can see there's all these little metal strips. So they're kind of like the legs of the components slot into those. And so everything that's in that group of 5 is going to be electrically connected. But with a variboard, which is this one, it's just a generic grid of holes with little tinned contacts that allow you to solder the component legs to them. So these actually aren't connected at all. They're all separated, which means that you have a lot more freedom in how you arrange your components, but it also means that you have to connect everything yourself. So when you were using the breadboard, you were probably doing something like this for yours. I'll show you in this case as a transistor. So you're probably doing something like this. It's not very focused. Is it going to focus? No. Okay, good. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so it was, you can see there's the 3 legs in the holes. They're in the holes that aren't electrically connected, which means that you can actually use the component without it all being shorted out. In the case of the variboard, phone going flying. Okay, so you'll be able to put it in any 3 holes you like as long as the legs reach. But it'll be something like this. When it focuses, I don't know, can people see that? Can you? Okay, so yeah, you can see the legs going through the holes. But the point I'm making here, it seems like a bit of a pointless thing that I'm talking about, but you actually, with the case of the variboard, you can actually make a decision about how long you want the legs of the component to be. So you can actually push this all the way in, so it's way down low like this, or you can use the full length of the legs, so it's closer to that, which means it's easier for it to get bent and stuff, but it's going to be easier for you to access with the soldering iron. So it might be easier for you guys to use really long legs on your components so that it's easier for you to get to. It's really up to you. Yep.
So if you guys take out your variables, if you have one, for those that don't have kits, we're going to get you some. We have like, I think, 10 more kits. Yeah, if you take out your variable and then you notice on it, there's a bunch of green and a bunch of shiny metal, right? And you notice that all the all the shiny metal holes are not connected to each other. So that's the difference between this and a breadboard. The breadboards, each row or sometimes columns, they had connections. They're all connected. But in this case, it's just holes where you can put your electrical component in. And then how we can connect the circuit up is by soldering one hole to another. So that's the main difference. That's the key thing.
Yep.
The green thing is not conductive.
Okay, so So now I'll just give you a few quick little hints so that when you actually go out and start soldering, which is going to happen in a couple of minutes, a few quick hints just to make things a bit easier for you. So that the first thing I'll say is that these boards, they're actually fiberglass, and they're held together, it's like glass fibers held together with epoxy resin. And actually when it gets hot, it kind of falls apart. So it won't be very easy to do, but with enough heat you can actually make them fall apart. And when that happens, it's really, really annoying and really inconvenient, especially when you've organized all of your components really carefully. So the first thing that you'll notice is that the little metal contact will start to fall off the board, and once that happens, that hole is done for you. You'll have to use another hole. So the best way to avoid that is to just not let the actual board get too hot when you're using the soldering iron. So really the best way to avoid that is just to use short bursts of heat, because the actual metal contacts are so small, it heats up very, very quickly, so you don't actually need to hold the soldering iron on there for very long. The next thing to make things easier for you is to keep the tip of the soldering iron nice and clean. So there'll be sponges and things out there for you to clean it. Just if it's not shiny and like mirror-like on the end, then it's too dirty. The next thing is to have a little bit of solder on the tip of the soldering iron. So if it's actually dry, it's going to be incredibly difficult for you to solder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just go through the components because I don't even use it.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so in terms of actually physically soldering, the thing there on the screen, if I transition back to the slides, that there, the thing that the person is holding is the soldering iron itself. Okay, so when I was talking about the tip of the soldering iron, this here is the tip. Okay. Okay, so here's the solder. It's like a really long coil of wire, but it's an alloy of tin and copper. In the case of lead-free solder, there's some kinds of solder that have lead in them, and they're dangerous to use because lead is poisonous, but we're not using that here. It melts at about 350 degrees Celsius. So that's good to know if you have a soldering iron that has a dial where you can type in the temperature that you want, but the melting point's usually written on the coil anyway. Okay, these ones here are ones you can see that the tracks are all connected, but our ones are not connected. They're actually different to the ones there. So, but you'll end up with an arrangement similar to this, where you can see like there's some connections that have been joined together with wires or solder or things like that. Okay, this is the process of soldering. So this little, you can see there the pin going through the board and the hole in the board. So the pin of your component will go through. You'll leave it quite long hanging out the end, and then to actually solder it, what you do is you hold the tip of the soldering iron between the metal contact and the actual pin of the component itself, and just feed in a little bit of the solder, and it'll melt and it'll fill the gap between the contact and the pin. And then to make it solid, all you do is remove the soldering iron and let it cool down, and it'll just turn solid. Then once you're done, you can actually trim that excess off the pin. Okay, and then that's everything. So that's the circuit diagram for you. So if you need any help, feel free to talk to me or Daniel, and we'll be roving around giving you guys a hand.
So just a few more points. Yeah, 350 degrees. Think about a normal metal. What's the melting point of normal metal? Any idea? A few thousand, right? So 350 is quite low. Don't you agree? So then we can just use one of these, plug that thing into a socket, touch the metal onto this soldering iron, and then it will melt. So we have a liquid conductor. And then when we remove our heat source, 20 to 25 degrees, it will cool down. So that acts as our connection between two wires. Yeah, that's the point of using solder. That's a variable. That's what it's going to look like on the front, and then on the back, it's going to look like a mess of solder. So we're going to show you how outside, so it's more practical. the general shape that you want the solder to be is a sort of volcano. Yeah, we'll get to that. So that's the circuit for those that missed it. That's pretty much the circuit on that demonstration board. Yeah. So it's pretty cool lighting circuit, isn't it? So, sorry?
Has everyone signed the ARC attendance form?
ARC attendance form?
I think
no. So yeah, just pass that ARC attendance sheet around too. I think we're done with all the slides now, so we can go outside and start soldering. For those that don't have a kit yet, ask one of the guys in a Create shirt and they'll try to get you one.
Can I ask where this form went? Thank you.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's check this outside.
This is going to be my whole workshop.
I should have again told you about my slides and the points that I. Yeah. Oh, it's my bad again.
Maybe Sunday night next time.
Yeah. So everything else needs to be taken. So let's make sure. Yep.
Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube.
Okay, all of them are on. Hopefully the power lasts.
Hey?
Hello. Hopefully the power lasts. Because all of them are on.
Can I leave our bags inside?
Yes, leave your bags inside.
Leave your bags inside, by the way.
Just
You can leave our bags inside.
yes. I think all the power lasts.
Oh yeah.
Do you like it?
All right. We're gonna be making
Ruben, we have to share.
Okay, so we're putting this on you.
Yeah, put this on me. But you want it on this board actually. So there's a way to attach it that's looking top down onto this board. That'll be quite useful. Awesome. Can we share?
There's your microphone.
Microphone? I need people so that they can hear me at the back. Is there a microphone I can wear or something? Is there something like I can talk like a microphone? Can I bring project my voice? Can everyone hear me? Hello? Yeah? Alright, this might be hard. We're gonna have a lot of Create people in Create shirts coming to help you around. Or you guys can come up here to ask me. Okay. Yeah, you guys chose a good spot. Okay. That's the lighting circuit. Actually, I'll need it so you can see what you guys do. Okay, what should we do? Make sure we have the right resistors. How's the camera? Can you guys see? Oh yeah, it's good. No, it's fine. Just leave it. Okay, we're gonna use one resistor. You want to solder, right? Unfortunately, we're kind of lacking soldering irons, so we're gonna have to do a lot of sharing around. Is that okay? Can we get another table or something? Like maybe?
You can't make the you can't actually separate the table. You can't separate these soldering irons each other.
That's true.
Everyone wants a circuit diagram. Hey.
Everyone wants a circuit diagram. Picture, take a picture. Come here to take a picture.
Okay.
Oh, society.
Yeah, society. Yeah. I thought you never do it. Come.
I'm going home now. See you.
Are you going home?
Yeah. How do we look at this circuit diagram and soldering this? Like,
Yeah, so I'm gonna be coming around to help you because basically there's no connections anywhere, so you have to make the circuit yourself. So what I mean by that is, like, say for example, you want to connect here and so you want to do this, right? Nothing's connected yet. But if you want to connect to three, you could do something like this. Yeah, take a photo. You can do something like this. Yeah, so nothing's connected right now. But if you come back here and if you connect, if you move these away, if you connect here and here, if you melt solder onto both here, then that acts as a connection.
so we put a solder between these two.
Yeah. You solder these two rings together.
Okay. How about this line?
Sorry?
How about this line? Like,
You just solder it. So you just actually, does everyone want to come around here? Guys, can everyone like crowd around me so I can just like tell you about some of the basic stuff before we actually get started? So just come over here. Yeah. You guys can like sort of come. Okay. Yeah. So if you, okay. So okay. You guys can try to see. I might come to like each table to give another intro after. Actually, that might. So again, just to reiterate, on this board there's no actual connections on this board as of yet, right? Each ring is independent of each other. There's no connections, right? So we're pretty much free to make any sort of plugins in here. Yeah, we can just plug anything in here and nothing's electrically connected until we use the soldering iron. So yeah. So when we plug two things in and we want a connection between it, all we need to do is solder two of these rings together. We melt solder to connect the two rings. Does that make sense? If you remember on that diagram with the variaboards, you saw those rectangle slabs of solder. What that pretty much did was connect two of those rings together. So that acts as our connection now. Okay. Before you guys start soldering, if you have any questions as to what your soldering is doing correct, just come and ask one of us, either me, Joe, or anyone in the Create shirt. Or if they don't know, just come back to me. Let's see what else. Yeah, and I'll come around and give like a small tutorial as to what type of soldering shape you want and how to actually go about soldering. It can be quite dangerous, especially these ones over here. That's why I'm over here, because this can get really hot and we don't want anyone hurting themselves, right? You don't want to drop this. You want to be really careful with it. So don't push around or anything, yeah? So I'm going to come around right after this and just give a small introduction to soldering. All right, so yeah, that's all. Sweet.
can I have a look at this?
Yeah. Can I take a look? So that's the circle we're going to be soldering up. Yeah, you got one? Nice. So if you actually want to make one of those, yeah, I could show you how to make one of those. There's a YouTube video online that we did last week to show.
I was here last week.
Oh, you were here last week? Oh, did you get? So you already made one, right?
Yes, but I unplugged it.
Oh, I should have unplugged it. Okay.
Why is like my one didn't go this good?
Oh, but yours one was $7, I think.
Oh, okay.
We ran out,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
So for that one, we'll just have to do some soldering.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the other one, the one with the breadboard? The breadboard one. It's on here.
Yeah, like all those people over there,
What are we
like, have
doing?
pretty much no idea.
Yeah, just tell them to take a picture of it.
We're doing similar. Are we doing similar to this?
Exactly the same.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, but it won't start falling apart anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing
So I'll just
Are
show
we
you.
doing only one light, like last time, or two lights?
Up to use. Up to use. Yeah.
One light? You don't want to use the top of this one.
So let's just turn this one on. Actually, I'll go in the middle so everyone can see. Okay. So I'm just gonna solder a resistor. Okay. So turn this middle one on. That's right.
Why do you think older? What is this thing called?
Oh, so that's a really bad. Okay, basically this gets really hot, right? And then you have the solder stuff here. When you melt it, some of it might not fully come off the soldering tip, so you just wipe it off here. Yeah, I'll show you. So be careful. All of them are on now, so you just want to put this off to the side. Okay. Be really careful with it, especially that one. Okay. So just. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay. Now, before you guys start, so something like this, right? If you imagine, everyone hears this one, right? Okay. If you imagine if we put, I'll show you this one. Say if we wanted to solder this on like this, right? I have to flip it to the back, put it down, and then start soldering. Remember, the soldering happens on the back because we don't want to solder it here, and then it creates a lumpy mess. And we don't want it to look nice. We don't want it to look ugly when we look at it. Right? All the ugly stuff is on the back. Yeah, it's all the same. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So we put it down like this. Okay. These are facing upwards. You don't want them too slanted or anything. Take your soldering iron. It's still heating up a bit. You can smell it. So yeah, and then we're going to solder. The reason why you don't want to do this one first is imagine if I take this. Is that yours?
Yeah, that's okay.
Can you take that thing? That thing from mine? Yeah, that black thing. Suppose we soldered this one on first. Yeah. Suppose we put that there. Yeah, we have to push it around and then put it on, right? Now imagine trying to put this one in. So now we put this one in. And now this thing is in the way. The big thing's in the way. And it makes it a lot harder to solder this thing. Because if you imagine me holding the pen, this thing, and I'm trying to solder it, you see how it always collapses? So some technique to solder is that we always solder the most flat thing first. So that when we put it down, it won't affect. It won't affect it. So imagine this one's all soldered down, yeah, and then we put this one in. Since this one's the lumpiest one, this has no effect on it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we want to solder resistors on first, the flattest components, and then move up from there. Okay. So that's one key part. Put that back in. So now I think the soldering iron's ready. So yeah, we put our resistor in. Okay. We want them to point upwards. Yeah. We don't want them too flat because then it'll be hard to make a soldering connection there. Remember, our aim is to create a solder that looks like a sort of volcano shape. Okay? So I'm going to put this flat down on here. I'm going to pick up the soldering iron. All of this is hot, I think. All of it's hot. You only want to touch here. Avoid any connection onto here. Okay? I'm just going to check whether this is actually
What's the black thing? This is
getting
called
hot.
transistor. Is it
Right. So what you want to do, you don't want any
you get
wires tangled
base
around.
here,
In
yep.
fact, we should probably get some
Collector
masking
here
tape
and emitter
to
here.
tape all this down so it doesn't interfere.
This,
I'll do
what
that
it
soon.
does is,
So basically, now it's flat.
current can flow from here to here, yeah. Only if there's another
to
current
hold
here.
that.
Okay. So if no current here, there's
Yeah.
this current from this side cannot go to this side.
Okay.
From the
Take my soldering solder. So
collector cannot go to the
that little
emitter.
wrap thing
So
you
it's base.
have, this is your solder. This is your 60% tin.
Basically.
So which one is
Mind if I
which?
take a photo of that?
Take this.
Which one is which?
Have a decent amount ready.
Okay,
Just,
Thank you.
that's good about that.
just shift it through. Okay. You just gotta feed it through. It should feel real natural, right? Nothing forced. Just push it through. Feed it a little in, and then pull it up. Pull it up the what's it called? The component thing, right? I'm gonna do it one more time. I press it down. press it down. Okay. Take my solder and I feed it through. Okay. Hold it there and push it up. Okay. Then there's going to be some leftover solder in there. Wipe it off. Careful with the back. That's all. So I'm going to pass this around so you guys can take a look. And you'll notice that the second one is a lock in check. Take that, look around so you know how to do it. You guys should start practicing just one resistor. You can just practice the resistor on the side.
Which resistor do I use? Are they all the same? Oh no, they're not the same.
So I'm going to go help the other
3 resistors, so good.
Connected them later? Yeah.
3 resistors.
I've
You guys use all 3?
Oh, I mean, like,
You guys use 3 resistors as well? Yeah. Damn it.
one solder it now. So turn it and do it. What's your solder? Do you want more Thank you. After me?
Were you here last week? Nope.
Yeah, just twist it. Twist like this anyway. Just stop twisting it. The more you twist, the more you're going to break it. Now what do we do next? We're holding it too close. He said do exactly what it does here. That is really important. So now the resistor. And now we put a now this time we put so resistor leg, let's see which leg is down and parallel to that one. At the same row, so we will do hold it close. Hold it close to the wire. Oh, he said the wire. The wire. Big first. So I don't know. Ask him.
It's just like,
He's only a student too, and then he's sick.
basically this is what we made last week. Basically.
But he started.
Pardon?
Did you? Oh, you haven't done it.
No.
Oh yeah.
That's from last week.
All right.
Did you hear last week?
Yeah. I don't know what to do now. Okay. We're doing this right? Yeah, we are. Now from here, we got since we got the first transistor hooked up, we gotta do this part and the lights as well. Oh, so from here, we gotta connect this one. We're connecting it to the lights. I think we just have to put stuff on, and then we're gonna connect it later, right?
Yeah, but we didn't know where we were going to put it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that correct?
So the longer side goes. The longer leg goes to the positive side or the negative side? Do you remember? I have a question. Wait, who?
You mind if I answer that first?
Oh yes, yeah.
So is that right? Like the parallel to the road?
Sorry, just leave that there. So,
That's the light. I thought we'd do the flat bit first. I'm not sure if this is right because
Resistor?
these are things.
These are the resistors, and this is the light resistor, which is the circle thing. This thing.
thank you. That is working. Yep. So I just need to check which side's which. You want the longer one on that side? Like that?
Is this vertical?
The longer one should be on the side, the same size as the resistor. Same as that one.
Yes.
So the long side of this one was on the same line as the
From
resistor.
last week.
So you do the same.
And do we combine this, do you think, when we do
Yeah, so you solder this in first,
Space out these two.
and then you join them on there.
These two? Yes. So we can put one hole between them. Yeah? Or no? Yes. So here.
Yeah? You can put as many LEDs as you want. That's up to
There's
you.
many others.
Yep.
Yeah, so the transistors, it's right this point. The transistors are connected.
The transistor is this one here.
Sorry. I mean the
This one.
resistor.
That's a variable resistor.
Yes. We don't have a variable resistor.
Blue.
Oh yes.
That's a
never mind.
variable resistor.
Well. So which one's the positive and oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
So you see this flat edge here? Can you feel there's a flat edge across here? That's that horizontal line. That's the easiest way of remembering it. So you join it like this. However, you can put as many LEDs as you want. It's up to you.
So this is the positive. Where the long leg is the positive.
I think so. I don't remember that. I don't know.
Because this goes this way, and then the positive, and then the horizontal thing is connected to the
So,
negative.
one easy tip before soldering is once you push the thing in, you bend the legs so it doesn't pull out, and then you solder.
I thought you do the
So you put the LED in, bend the legs so it doesn't pull out, and then solder it in. Then you cut the legs off. I'll go get some side
Wait,
cables.
we need to do the other transistors first, to like this makes it one. LED.
Okay, you want to just figure out where everything goes first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So take let's say that from there. Then we need another transistor. The variable transistor, I believe. Should go this way, right? Somewhere over here.
what's next? What's next now?
Yeah?
Oh no, maybe this way, right?
I don't know which way to put it.
Yeah, that way is fine.
How do you connect it?
We're meant to connect it.
A big triangle, is
That
that right?
too.
Is that what he said?
Can I see your diagram?
Because you need to connect the two. Hang on, I'll do it. And you...
Can I do this thing?
Oh, do you twist them together? Do you combine them?
No, I think we should put this stuff
Why?
So we have to put.
You need to combine them.
No, you need to make that stuff in there because that's what makes it connect.
Okay. You're so clever. Make sure you don't connect that.
That thing is connected to the shoulder leg.
The shoulder leg?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what you can do is you can first just solder it on. Or you can just because you want to solder those two together every time.
Like on connect to the battery, but I just need to
The
switch.
greasing is going with the two transistors.
So you need so
Like, which one is it?
here.
Watch like your finger. You have to touch this, and which one do you connect to?
So you only need to connect the middle and one of the edge ones. So as you can see, edge, and there's middle. So you don't connect the middle to one of them. So if it acts as a variable resistor between these two things, right? But here to here, it has a set resistance. So as you twist it, you can go from 0 all the way to maximum resistance. How this takes the middle resistance wherever the thing is rotates.
Oh, do we need to put it as the
The long one into the finger.
Do we need to put the transistors in the
Well, it has to be
like the blue resistor was connected
parallel to the same row as the
Resistance?
short leg.
He was using those jumper wires
Oh, jumper wire.
because there weren't enough wires, so he was connecting them using those.
Oh, I see. Should we label? No.
Hey, what is the other way?
Then you're able to just
Connect which we want.
Does it matter which way now?
For
This one. Okay, we're connecting this one to. So if you connect this one,
The middle.
the middle and the side, then you can just.
Smell.
Connect one side and connect the middle. Two things, different things. Don't connect them together.
Oh, I did it
So
wrong.
you connect. You only connect two of these pieces. You don't need to connect. Yes.
Transistor.
Yeah.
The variable
No.
resistor goes
Do you want to connect the thing? The light first?
parallel to the resist the transistors
Or no?
middle and
Because it's
bottom.
going to get lumpy. Should we put in the light now?
Then
How
also
we
this
gonna
is the
put this
battery.
in?
That's the battery. I understand that bit. This goes to the LED. That runs parallel to the LED, and then the variable resistor. Okay, that's the one between there.
As you can see in the diagram, you only need the middle one, which is connected to here, and one of the edge ones. You don't need the other.
Okay, so I'll take all
Yes. I'll just leave this all in, just don't connect it together.
Yeah.
So just be careful. Take the battery out when you solder it.
So we gotta bend this.
Wait, how come yours has two resistors when this has three?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yes, you need it in the same
As
way.
long as the LED doesn't turn off.
So do you have the diagram of the breadboard? So as you can see,
So you put it in like
Yours has one.
now we need another thing connecting it to we need a resistor here. The other resistor. A variable. Yeah, we need
the short pin of the LED needs to have this pin here. So you can join it like here, or you can go here. But this pin must be connected to this
How do
pin.
I know this pin must go that side? Is it based on the
Flat edge,
Oh,
yes.
right.
So that flat edge, that pin must go to there. However, you can put more LEDs in
Oh,
if
that's
you want.
interesting. How come this one is not where the pin is?
As in, the first pin on the flat edge is in the same row as this pin on the LED.
Oh, right.
So this edge must be connected to this one. But you can put more.
So
I want this one to be long.
The first pin on the flat edge must be connected to the short edge.
Do you have your
So there's pin 1, pin 2,
pack?
pin 3.
Yeah, in my
Another resistor.
my pocket.
1, 2, 3. One must always be connected.
what is it called?
Bipolar junction transistor. Just call it transistor.
Okay. So the flat head has to be the left
Pin
side.
1.
Now we need another resistor. No. We don't need these two resistors. They
No,
had
in fact, you can put more LEDs in if you
because
want.
we didn't have wires.
So you put more LEDs
So like we don't need
beside
these
each other.
resistors.
So you want more LEDs?
Or you can just solder because if you do we need
How does that connect to the battery?
like she said.
So you can put the battery wherever you want. That's the point of it. So you can put the battery where. So you can put the LED where you want, the battery where you want. So what you do
Do
is
any
you
of you
put,
need
say, LED,
We don't need the
LED.
extra resistors.
You then just connect this leg to all three of these across here,
So
and then you can just join that to wherever you want.
yes.
So the point of
this
variability
would go over here.
is you got a whole space player.
Just
So you
put
put your
anywhere
battery
that
here,
you
you can put your battery here, you can put your battery here.
This transistor and so
Yes,
this
you would just
transistor and
solder
this
something
transistor,
there.
they're connected to one point, which is this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this resistor will connect to the other resistor.
Yes. And then those will go to the positive side, and the other side of the resistor will be connected to the
LDR and your
and
your transistor.
Okay.
So we can put this. We need to put this near this resistor so that this arm transistor and this one can be connected. Do you wanna put this together? Oh, that's way too close. Is it? One to the middle one, and then so I think this way is fine. It's like you wanna fold it down as well. What? Fold it down? Oh yeah, we can do. And then we can just move this here.
So the variable resistor has 3 pins. Which one? The middle one doesn't go anywhere?
No, the middle one doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, if the solder's like combined, then
It's just
the
2 ones on the end.
Yeah.
So it's not too close. One? Yeah. The battery can go either way.
You need to know how to solder. No. Now you have to solder from that point link to that leg.
And then from here, this thing is connected to the light resistor, and then from the light resistor.
So solder this one link from that to there, okay? Now you need to link from there to there. Go.
Yeah, all our parts are in there. You have everything. You have everything?
Keep going. You need to link this one.
We have all the parts inside. So now we need to solder.
So as you can see here,
Just need to solder
right?
this the way it is. You want to fold this?
Keep going.
But then the light is in the way. Is it? Yeah. So if we hold it in.
Okay, now put more LED. Okay, remember the short link has to be linked to that one. You try to put it over here. Yeah. Link to. I got it now. The first leg up there. First leg, where's the first leg? This one got 3 legs, this resistor got 3 legs.
I'm just scared of everything else. You can bait out of it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There we go. That's good.
See?
Yes. Okay, that's exactly it. And now we can solder it. Which one do you want to solder first? We need to do the flat one. This one. Or this one or this one? This one, if you put it too much, you can't. Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we have to connect? So does that mean we have to connect
Let's
from
put the middle
there
one.
all the way here?
We just need a middle one, and yeah. Oh, do you remember how it was?
I'm gonna ask.
Let's solder the transistor.
See? Oh, the arrow on it. Oh, this one is
So we have to put the middle one in.
So it's this one. Oh,
Like the middle one any other side. We'll connect it to what? To your light and I want to put it on LED. Where's the solder line thing? Let's solder. Hey, we haven't done it. Where's the solder gone?
I think there was another resistor.
Oh, wait. You could do this. Holy shit. That's dangerous.
So one of these will do.
I mean, like, the solder.
Basically
Wire.
do the same thing with parallel.
Yeah.
And then we do the same thing.
Pinch it and then.
It has to be parallel to the other resistor.
It's already on.
So we do the same thing, but
Cheers.
oops.
Oops. You alright?
You okay?
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Use the stand if you're not.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh, there it is. Is this it?
Bar. That.
Oh yeah, I think this is ours. Yeah, hello. She has.
Parallel to this one.
Yeah, she has hers and that guy. Hello. Do you have your solder? Because I think this is ours. Yeah. No, that's yours. Yeah.
So this is
Yeah, this is ours. Probably. We just need to solder those. Okay, let's figure out the middle one. These two, aren't they? You have to solder all of them. But you have to, like, you have to connect one to
So this resistor has to go to, so that
Oh,
resistor goes to the short
I don't think we're
leg,
doing
this
the
one goes to the
part
long
yet.
leg. So if you need another LED, you need actually
long
yeah,
wire
another resistor. So now
just put it in.
just put it in.
Yeah, so we have to solder it.
Hang on. Are you open this one?
Oh, no, sorry, I was just looking at this.
Yeah.
So it's not going to fall off.
Let's just glue that one.
Hang on. Then the short leg. Was it a short or long? I forgot.
Is this even right?
No. The long. The long go to this resistor.
If they're in series, that
And the short one goes to the other resistor.
yeah, it is.
Got it?
I think
Nice.
it's supposed to have your, your
That
own.
is so
Maybe we
cute.
should do it one at a
Oh,
Solder.
we do 3 LED lights instead. Do you want to do 3 LED lights? We can do 3 LED lights. We don't.
one at a time, I think. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what to do. So why don't we do this resistor?
We can still do it.
Yeah, solder.
Yeah, glue that one in
Pull
first.
this one out. Oh, you don't. You can leave it there.
Oh, yeah,
Because
you
if we do this one first. Oh, yes.
Okay, you can ask
Go
them.
ahead then. Yeah, put them in parallel. That way.
Hey, do you guys got your own solder?
Which solder? Yeah.
Okay. Then, what are we going to do? You do it.
I guess they're just like supposed to have their own like solder.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, there is meant to be
This
solder.
resistor goes to
doesn't
which
have
leg? The long
Why do you have two screwdrivers?
I don't know.
But then the short leg has to go to this one.
Sorry, there's a whole row of
Is it?
solder
Her?
down
Is it
there
on that row?
somewhere. So just get them like that.
I'll check.
No, you don't want to solder all three together. Actually, you only want to solder the two pieces.
No. Oh yeah.
You want another fluff?
I don't know what value you gave, but these are 220, which is like essentially like.
What about the short leg? Is that pointing to the other
So just
resistor?
replace that one with the same one.
Now you need to connect that resistor to the red one. So
We glue it in.
okay.
I like doing this. It's fun.
Solder stuff.
So what you then need to do is solder the LEDs.
Solder the 3 of them.
Then join this line
Okay,
here. So what's the easiest way of joining LEDs?
Use that one?
Connect.
Is join them so you
Yeah.
just solder these devices.
you get yours?
So you bend it and then
Thank
solder
you.
these together.
Don't touch the other leg. Oh,
Join
they're
them.
not going. They're not connected
Then
yet.
you need 3 resistors.
Yo.
So you got to figure out the best way of joining.
Observing? Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
give it a break.
Is this just practice?
I don't know.
Wait. Is this my one?
No, it's my friend.
Okay, the
Oh,
next
your
one
friends?
is.
Yes,
Was he using my kit?
I don't know.
I think. How's it going?
Good.
Good?
So far so good.
Okay, so far so good.
Is that right?
Um,
So the long leg goes to this resistor, and the short one goes to that resistor.
so looking like this.
We're trying to put extra LED.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. We're trying to find an extra LED. So I just want to see whether this transistor is in the right direction.
Oh, transistor, not resistor, is that?
Yeah. So this is a transistor.
That's a resistor.
That's a resistor.
So resistor goes to the long one.
Make sure it doesn't burn.
Okay, let's see. So again, these have to be a specific way around. So the long leg is long for a reason. It has to be so.
I don't know. Check.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me take a picture of the actual circuit so I can.
It's also easier if you actually move them all up one, but you just need to figure out somewhere.
That myself.
You did not. Not
She's okay? Okay. Let's see.
They wouldn't actually come in.
Yep, you can.
Okay, so the side with the triangle side is the long side, the long leg. So just letting you know,
You need solder this one.
the long
first.
leg of the
Solder
LED
point, and then
is
solder across.
connected to the resistor. So yeah, so far so
you
good.
pull resistors in.
And then that leg
you
is
pull the
connected
resistors in,
to
this one's
the
the
leg of your transistor.
So you just solder it
then
down first. Then you've got to
this
join all
one.
3 of these short legs together.
Yeah, looks good.
And that goes to the top.
Looks good to me. Yeah.
So what do we do next?
What you can do next is.
Connect. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
You okay?
That's the resistor.
What you could do next is maybe connect that
Wait,
thing.
there's one over there.
You wanna make this, yeah, because this is the thing that's gonna you wave your hand across. You want this to be generally quite big, like you want to keep these legs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
okay.
if I put this on, we need it to go through these two, right? This one and this one. Yeah. It has to go through those two.
Between what?
So if you look at the circuit, whoa, we gotta be careful here. Be careful, be careful. That leg and that leg. Yeah, so that's what I just put in. Yeah.
Oh, the 2 legs of that.
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
that's called.
yeah. So we want to make this really high so that we can adjust it. Do you know what I mean? So then what we need to do is you need to solder
LEDs go here, then we
those
can all
two
connect
together
them with the
and these two together. That can be a bit tricky.
What do you mean? Like will be connected to
So
lights over this
these
thing
two
over here,
and these two.
Oh, so we join these 2 legs of that.
Yeah, yeah. So what I would do is if I want to make a joint, I would wrap this around. I'll coil it together, and then that makes it easier to solder those two together. And then I move that to the side because it can be a bit tricky with the middle one.
Yeah, once the connected one work, right?
Yeah. So just try that.
So I will twist that too.
Did you get that variable just off here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, was there? Did you just grab it, or was this?
This is
Where did my one go?
Daniel, do you want 220 ohm resistors?
330.
220 works, right?
220 works. It should.
That is what I found, so yeah.
What did? Do you know where my variable went?
Your variable?
Yeah, like it was right here.
Is it that one? No, I don't think so.
Cause I need a. Yeah, make sure. Cause I need one to make a demo
Did you
circuit.
not bring it over there?
I don't think so. I used everyone else's variable.
So you just use that fingertip, so just
Yeah.
rub against it.
Oh right, extra resistors. Do you know where that box? Do you know where that box is?
Okay.
The box from sales store.
Do we combine these together?
Yeah, we'll just work. I'm gonna wear gloves next time. How did you know? But you were holding them. I didn't see that touching the finger.
Question. With the transistor things, which leg is
Huh?
That's when
You just take
This
your finger.
leg here should be the one with the arrow.
Okay.
The middle one is the middle one, and then
Middle one. Okay, thank you.
so you see that with this stuff?
Because you were moving.
Just take it as one of those two, right? So it's supposed to connect to one side of the LED. But this,
Phone is yours?
No.
yeah.
No.
So,
blend them two together.
But you have to be careful.
Is your phone?
No. You have to be careful. Maybe ask the guy who was
so
what's
connect
his
them so
name
that
again?
Daniel?
Yeah.
each resistor goes to one
Make
end
sure it's the twisted.
LED.
Do it again. Put it on the squishies.
So basically, put this somewhere that will connect to the negative side of the
Okay.
LED.
This isn't
The
working
negative
out.
side of the LED is
Do you
the
want to try? Sorry.
I'm a failure.
Okay, so you really do need the 10Ks. I just got told that.
I guess cleaning.
So you need 2 of these. So yeah, everyone will need 2 of these.
This was just the easiest way.
They usually put separately.
Might be a hard
I'll tell you where to go with
But
it.
it's drop a faster.
Okay?
A metal, I mean. That's why you do it.
Yeah, that's what we should.
Nice. Tapi nak punya dua.
Yeah, that works.
Can you hold on to the board for me?
Just go there if I have space. If there's no space,
Yeah, what are you holding on to?
you can do something like that and make this top load. So it could
Just
be
give it a try.
that's okay.
Okay. This is my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me just take all this. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, so right now it's too dark, so it'll always light up. So it's like a night light. It's pretty cool. My bad. Could I work here because this camera's up for the live stream? Yeah. I am back. If you want to move just around here, that should be alright. Okay. So, for those on the live stream, this is the circle we're making, just like last week. Now we're going to be doing it on a variable board here. We want to start off with these flat electrical components. The reason why is that imagine you took a large one over here. Say you took this battery holder, and soldered it right here. Remember, all the soldering happens on the back, so we have to flip it around like this, right? Now, if that's soldered in, imagine what's going to happen to the resistor. It's going to be a lot harder to solder it in because it's not rested on a flat surface. So we always want to solder the flat ones on first, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to, when you're designing a circuit, what you want to do is to see how it will look on a variable board before you actually solder it on. And then you could take a picture of it and then start soldering each component in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set up what the circuit's going to look like on the board, and then start the soldering after.
So, when you solder, right, you get some stuff coming out. The smoke, vacuum cleaner, pulls all the smoke out.
I'll just put it on the side.
Yeah, just put it on the side. Yeah. I think we're going by then.
Now the transistor has a specific direction. This has a specific direction, so it's this one right here. Now, if you notice on the diagram, you see how one has an arrow? The one with the arrow is this one right here. So if you point the flat side towards you, it's the one on the right. Okay? Yeah. Wow, it looks really pretty. Good job, good job.
Check if one actually works.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so a good part of design. Oh, I like what you did with this thing. A good part of design is to set it up first so you know what it's going to look like. So this is fine. Let's see.
Okay, next one.
Is this everything?
Yeah,
Where's your this thing?
Oh, you need to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, hold up. I can't do
Oh no, should we have done the green one first?
Oh no, it's okay.
I need to see the diagram.
Okay. So let's see. This one. This thing is going to this thing.
So it's the same as
And
the
this thing's connected to this thing. And that's connected to this.
thinner, so it's more charged.
Okay.
All the white ones have to go back to the battery.
Yeah, they do. And you see here, all of these resistors here have to go here.
Go and try to get
Yeah, but then
There's actually two separate circuits. This guy here, so it's actually a bit off. So this connected. Oh,
we put it
interesting.
too high.
To this. Okay, I'm not sure how it's actually all connected. I don't think it's current. So this part here is meant to be for
Who's
this.
gonna hold on to it?
Yeah. And then these things here, each of these resistors have to be connected back to the power supply. So all of these ones here, this part, and this part has to be connected all the way back here.
so isn't it connected back to this?
Connected to one side of it.
Can you see?
Yeah. You need to see from it too. I was trying to connect it to.
So I can show you my version when I'm done. So I can show you where the thing is. If you just want to wait a bit.
Because I thought that you could connect each of these ones back to this, which will connect back to this.
No, but it's actually two different circuits. There's this one here, and there's this one there.
Oh, so you gotta connect the battery to this first.
Yeah. So you see this battery point here? This part, they're all connected.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll try again.
Yeah, so I'll come back to show you what mine is.
Okay, wait till you get hold of it first. Put that in.
So again, I need to take this spot so I can show the live camera.
Now I'm gonna put that in now. You ready?
Okay, so I'm gonna put the battery pack just at a random place again. So I'm gonna mimic this circuit right here. No one's gotten hurt by this, right?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Maybe
Not
I
yet.
will.
Not yet.
Oh my god, you can see it in our door.
Wait, Chris, has pizza been ordered? I'm gonna get some this time.
We're going to limit it to about 3 slices per person.
Oh yeah, alright. Sounds good.
You didn't get.
No, I didn't get any. I didn't get any last week.
We're with 90 people.
Could you get me some of both? 2 of each?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, are you okay?
Nothing. We're okay. It's just so hard to breathe. Okay.
Oh, you're using that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Do you know which is which?
That's what?
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so the 330 ohm resistor is 2 oranges. And this thing's gonna go. So my design will only be one with a single LED.
Okay, can you see for him?
What I'm gonna do on the outside, so I'm gonna have to see what.
I got it here.
Super dirty.
Stay away. It's okay. Point it
okay.
right in.
I'm gonna wrap it around the connection there, and then I can solder that a lot easier.
Because my one was all vanilla, and I think butter. And those were too vanilla. So yeah.
Okay, just like that.
There we are. So good.
My stuff.
It's a
Light.
I think there's no big.
Now take the long leg, place that right next to the resistor.
Let us do the rest.
Okay, you can do it.
I have no idea what do you mean you have like a phone?
Okay, got it.
Okay, that's my LED in. Nothing wrong. Now I'm going to take my transistor. This has to plug into the negative leg, the smaller leg of my LED. So we're making the same circuit as we did last week.
Can I do it? Stay away. No, we'll do it easy one. You can do it easy one. This is so hard. Yeah, but I can't.
Just like that?
I'll hold this.
Okay. You're too close.
You're good?
Your fingers
Good?
too close. You
Okay.
need to hold on.
So I think a good thing to start off doing is to set up your circuit so you know what it's going to look like. That's what I'm doing right now.
The thing is, we soldered to this thing here in the row. So should we put it all the way?
No, we can connect this.
Yeah.
Now, with the photoresistor, what you want to do is raise it up. This is the thing that's going to act as your sensor to turn on the light. So you want to keep a lot of the leg up front so you can move it around. So that's a part of your soldering design, which we'll keep for later and just stick this in. Okay.
Melt through the plastic.
Yeah, we're trying to.
So should this be put in all the way?
Do you want me to go find
soldering
glasses,
process later on, or
That's okay.
is it okay if it's outside?
So it'd be okay for it to be outside. You want it to raise it up to shine light, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be best to keep it up like that and just solder that
Oh
down.
no, this is the black part.
Oh, the black part. Oh, just keep it all the way down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week's programming.
Programming, alright.
So we'll first teach you how to do this using the software.
Yeah.
Using the extensions now. Teach you how to do it by software.
Oh, no, you need to take the 3.
Yeah, you need all three. All good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we don't need this anymore.
No.
Okay.
So I'm going to remake the circuit.
Okay, then I'll do it. I'll do it. You stay away.
So be careful with the hair. Tie your hair back behind it.
I think I need you to.
If you go behind your back.
Yeah, you might want to ask me first.
Once you solder it, then it's kind of a bit late. I can't see. Oh, did you put it? Yeah.
But if I put the yellow one, then only one of them will like.
Back for the soldering workshop.
I think that you're too close.
Why?
I don't know, ask him.
Sorry?
Why if I put the yellow one, only the yellow will turn on?
Oh, really? Let's see.
Not ready. Almost,
It's because. Where are you putting it on? Let me see.
But if I put the another blue one, both of them will will turn on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's probably because they're different. Like these are different LEDs.
Yes.
This one's orange and this one's yellow. This one's blue. They probably require a different current / power.
So this one is like more resistance,
It probably requires a larger current.
larger current.
Yeah, so that it won't have enough current to power the blue one. But when you power two blue ones, so put that back in, it both lights up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably just the current draw is too much. When I tried it before with 3 reds, it didn't work either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just that's something to consider. Yeah.
No, we're just asking like if we put two blue LEDs, both of them will turn on. But if I replace one of them with yellow one, only the yellow one turn on.
So I'm gonna go and show everyone how show them this circuit.
Oh, wait. Is this your kit?
I think so. Take what you need if you need something. I think I have enough here. Okay, so then that's that.
So you'll need to connect this. So this resistors need to connect together. These two resistors need to connect together. So the more resistors, are these the same value?
Now the end of this resistor
Well, it might be wrong. I don't know.
No, they're not.
is to be connected to the base.
Because originally mine was
Like a safety hazard reading to happen.
It's right, but then your soldering is going to be terrible.
Okay, I'm going to get some pliers so you can hold it easily.
Okay. We did a mistake.
Base of
So
the
now I'm
LED.
like spreading it out a bit.
Oh, good, oh, good.
So we're going to remove this. They're not the same value.
I thought you were top guys all night.
Wow, that's a lot of LED.
No, it's like for the leg, so it will balance the height.
All
When
right.
I turn it in, so it
All
works.
right. Okay.
Chris.
That's a good idea.
Thank you. So like legs.
Where did you get the jumper wires from?
Oh, it's from last week.
Last week, right?
You need some?
Do we need some jumper wires?
Usually it resists like or something. It depends on where they put the stuff.
Yeah, I know, but do we have it just in case?
I think like you need to start.
I'm not good.
Well, you can do something else.
Like normal with the headers. Like the headers, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, could I use those wires just for now? Oh, actually, I can use my ones. I want to keep.
okay.
It's okay. I'll give them back later, or we'll get you some more. Yeah.
I think we have wires there.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have wires?
Yeah,
the-
we have wires. The long yellow wires.
Okay. Okay. I'll give them.
Just this one, right?
Yeah, just that. You cut off the leg? Yeah, that one.
It's connected to there.
The other one's connected to that.
Like this visually eventually.
And then this has to be connected to this.
So what this thing does, it like sucks air in there. So like, so what you do is you heat up
Okay, I need one more wire.
and you suck it. It like you heat it up and then you press the button and it sucks all the solder in and it allows you to just let it go
So
free.
this one goes really hard as well.
No. This one just sucks the air in.
Oh, you guys have wire. Oh, thank God.
Oh no, you actually need a soldering iron.
Oh.
The J one, the J one.
Yeah, so that goes into the BJ2.
If you want, you can hold it with your pliers so I don't burn your hand.
Okay, this is my circuit. Thank you. We need one wires. Yep, do you have a question?
Yeah,
Yep.
you have more breadboard. I messed up because I use different lights in a row.
One of these.
Yeah.
You can use the same one,
Just
just at a different section. Because if you look at my diet, I only use half of it.
I put like this way.
Can I go see yours?
No, no, no. I'm just trying to solder this.
Can we hold it like,
That does not make sense to me.
like that? It's almost done. That's a better idea. Do the holes.
You need the wire?
I think this is okay.
Which way does the long leg go?
Just to let you know. Sorry. With the soldering iron, you're supposed to hold it like a pencil. So you hold it like that.
This side is shorter than okay. Yeah.
Like, it's not working right now.
So the leg is.
We have to use the.
Okay, so that's a short one. Connected to that. Okay.
Yours must be brighter than this one.
Is it? How do you know?
Should be because the transparent one should be brighter.
Best thing to do for a second, bend all your legs so that and put the LED. Parallel fall out.
And the leg connects to
Now I
the
grab the
resistor.
so you have one. So your resistor is meant to be up here. This resistor is up here. You saw it there.
I think it's like that.
Okay. No, what you do is you join here to here, join here to all the way up to there. And you need another one, so you can just put another
I think
one.
someone's hair burned up.
What's burning?
I think someone's hair. Smells like hair. How do you know?
Can we ask
No, it
everyone to
smells like
please be
hair.
careful because I smell something burning. And that does not smell good.
And also probably try and keep the soldering iron away from the main power cord.
Okay.
Just so it's not over.
I don't know.
That's it. No, it's pretty. How much did you put on? I did put on 80. Oh, just this. Oh, just the black resistor, yeah.
Too high.
This one's too high.
10,000. The ones for the resistors, LEDs, are 330.
Okay, now we need to put the central one goes to that is far away.
And we need the variable one as well.
Okay.
Not the variable one.
No, we need to put the lights dependency on.
It's in. It's in.
It's okay. If you want to do it like this, it will be easier for you if you do it like this. Yeah, these ones have to go to
No, I don't see. Wait, why do you not have a screw?
Yeah.
Driver? Oh, there we are. If that's the case, where did your light? Did we put it inside?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Oh, there it is.
There is one.
Well, there's one extra one, yeah. It's okay, we can use that one.
Still, we can use this one, but where did the other one? I guess we can ask for more.
I don't think we have to buy it, that's why.
I mean, like, if
Same one.
that is strange as heck.
Just touching the wires and then putting the battery in. Just to see if it works.
So let's put it over here.
Make it, don't put it in too far. You can bend it away.
Yeah.
So you can bend the top away a bit.
Okay, so
that's it.
we're gonna connect it with this one as well later on.
So how far do you want to make it?
It needs to be connectable with the black one and the.
Do you want to make it like this?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
If you had to solder from this point to this point, how would you solder it? Diagonal.
I think you just put the wires together.
Do you just put the wires together?
Yeah, that's what the lights are.
And then you just solder the wires
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, am I gonna
It's gonna be too far if we connect it there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe
There? That one. This one. may be a bit faulty. Yeah. It is, yeah. Because like I tried using it and it wouldn't work, so I had to use another one instead.
If it's not melting the solder properly, then it's,
Yeah, like I tried it on mine, so I had to use another one, and the other one worked okay.
Yeah,
Do you want me to see what you did?
so here's one and here's one.
The blue one it's okay, right? Two can be connected, and the blue one can connect, yeah? Okay, now let's solder it. We need to use that.
Are you done?
Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Do you want to press it? Yes. Be careful.
Yes.
Well,
you should actually check it. By the way, this 100k resistor is actually a tripod plus two 10k ohms.
Oh, that was okay, which one is mine?
I have to text my mom because I wasn't going to be home till 9.
Okay.
Where's your battery? You didn't get a battery holder.
That's okay, just put one. Whatever. I'm holding it.
We can kind of extend the solder.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Smell, it's so sad.
Then hold it
Like
far.
here,
So I got the bridge. So we just need a connector.
We're good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just really, really close. So
Should we put the battery in now or no?
we'll just wait.
Okay. Now. Whoa! I can feel it. So we gotta solder these two together.
Get it to work.
Oh man, that would be a problem. That would be a problem. How about we cross them right now and see if it works?
This is not coming
That's
off.
an idea. I'm just going to connect them right now.
Yes, there is. I'm gonna do it with that solder.
Put the
I'm not sure what's wrong with this one.
oh my gosh! It didn't selected it. Well, he said that. That's what I did.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving you out of the process. I'm switching
Wait,
one
you wait.
so that
Why are
I
you so
can
restless?
rate the circuit.
Okay.
It's working
Right now, so this resistor and that resistor, let's go to the positive side.
Like, no.
Are we gonna do some more?
Close
I
the
thought we're
tab.
gonna do some more.
Yeah, take a picture.
Oh, shit. Yep. Right.
Daniel?
Yeah.
But no, you need more resistor.
Stick it in the.
We're gonna make it more complicated.
Well, it's just you two.
Joshua, have you got?
Yeah, I'll
So like here,
And then we join that
and
in.
then this thing is connect there. So we're saying that.
Oh, they connected that cable to the wires of the lighting with a wire. It's a ordinary wire, so we can
Oh,
test
he
it
said that
out.
we can actually cut this out. We do that.
But do you know what it is or no? I think it's not worth
Thing is, see this middle wire?
Yeah?
This wire is supposed to connect over here.
Are you sure? Which one?
So, like, see this middle wire?
Yeah.
How it goes between the, right here, the light
Oh,
resistor
okay.
and the
Where's the resistor leg?
which is
The
over here.
resistor leg just bend it over here.
Little leg here is supposed to go all the way
Connect this
across.
to make a dot here.
Oh,
Then
okay.
here.
What they did was
Hang
they
on,
just
we're
connected it with the
finished.
ordinary wires.
Oh, yeah. Want to do that?
This leg
Yeah?
goes
What did you say?
to there. You need
Oh,
to
show me
cut
the
where's the cutter?
So, see this the middle wire right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Okay, let's do
This
that
is
one
supposed
first.
to be connected
So
over
connect that to
to
wait.
this wire over
Do
here.
you know what to do?
Which
Connect
connects
that to
over
this one. It's really tiny. Hang on.
Oh.
Wait.
So you connect it back to the big wire.
Can you see this dot? You need to connect that chip here.
We're like,
Wait, do I connect
whole
it to
shoulder.
that?
Yeah.
Connect it
No,
to
no,
like
no, just there, just this one.
and then we.
I'm gonna hold on to it. It's gonna
Now
burn.
we have to put a melter. And then put the melters.
I don't know what to do. When is it turned off?
Are you taking off now? What time is it?
Alright. Hold on to it. Wait.
Want to just see if it works?
Yeah?
A bit far further.
Is it on?
This thing?
Oh, okay, so use it.
Let's just say this thing.
Okay.
Oh, you can do this.
Yeah, it's got that.
And then, yes. Just the end. You don't need to. Oh, yeah. And then.
Oh, that's our
This
solder
end.
below. Okay. On your right. Whose is it on her right?
No, you don't need to do that. Just the wire's
Okay.
already connected.
Never mind.
You just need to close it.
Okay, I don't know. Everyone's losing their solder. So these two.
Got it? Melt it. Fell off it. Okay. Now, put it back then. There's no stand. Okay, now you connect that. Now we need another resistor. Connect all the way back here.
Now I can't reach this thing.
By cutting. That's a cutter. No, that's not. No. I thought it was just.
I think we missed that. I was looking for it as well.
This is mine, my guy. Yep.
So what you do is,
This part is short as well. It needs to connect these two as well.
Oh, they connected it with this one. Oh, for the picture. Okay. They just connected it with the long wire.
are you guys
Yeah, they connected it with the long wires.
Oh god, I'm not going to bother.
There's pizza.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have to show you. Really? Yeah.
Oh, really?
I haven't paid them yet. See, they're connected with the wires.
Yeah.
So maybe we connect it with the smaller wires.
Let's get professional guys.
Okay. See, for this one, they're connected with that. So the light here.
Yeah, that's how it works. So we're going to need it.
The wires are rectangle.
I don't see wires.
They're tight.
Do you need to use a wire?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then everyone needs to use it. I'm going to go get a few loads.
He's just gonna go to so.
Wash your hands, things over there. Things over there. Oh, it's not because you do something shitty for WO. Gary. What the fuck is that? Good. I'm just going to get help breathing on this one later. Probably. I've got an operating system for next year. For now, what? Do not solve all subjects. Yeah. Keep your food away from solder. There's poison, yellow, and something else. So food away from basic. Just maths. There's advanced has to put an extra year for the corners. So then I'll be doing double honors and I'm going to do that. Is that the live stream? Yes, that is a live stream. That's cool. Let's do that. Okay. So I didn't know OBS was on Linux as well. I think this is running Linux. I think it's just Windows. Oh, is it Windows? Yeah, it's just Windows. I just assumed because it was being used by Create that it was. That would be Linux. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
So will we need to use wires? Because like...
Yeah, wires will probably make things a lot easier.
So we'll use wires.
Yeah.
Solder them as well.
Yeah. Just soldering the same as if they were to electrical.
Yes, they both connect.
So we're going to need to use wires anyway.
I'm just gonna leave this here.
Now, let's say in that case, we'll wire these.
I want to cut it.
This
So you were saying I can use the leg, right?
This right here is the part where transistor and the leg connects, right? So this is this thing. So from here to here, we need to connect the middle leg. Middle leg.
All right.
Because over here, yeah, we need more wires. So here to here.
Or if you like, you can use these.
Is that the middle?
Yeah.
This one is kind of
Like this.
almost there.
And then now, one more wire.
Do you want to put it on the top or the bottom?
I don't know.
It looks better on the bottom, right? Doesn't it?
Looks cleaner.
The easy way would be to skip some of this.
To be honest, you're the owner.
So it's okay, because we're both the owner at this point.
The birthday?
Huh?
What?
No, we're both the owner at this point.
What is it?
It's a team effort. Do you want to solder it?
One?
Yeah? Wanna?
Oh, no, let's see if the other part works as well.
Hold it.
Now, let's
Battery?
battery and this part.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah, could you hold this part and this part? From here. Now let's see. Now what do I need other than that?
Connect all the lights?
The light?
I think it's not connected to anything.
Oh,
Is it?
wait a second. No, it is connected to these are
Container.
what am I missing? The top side is connected.
Oh, this one came up. Right. Our does not work.
You have to go back and do patchwork and then do a lot of soldering everywhere. It's too connectable.
It's not properly connected, to be honest.
Connect this together.
It's true. It'd be nice if it worked.
Yeah, it'll be easy just to solder it straight.
It's like that shit.
Maybe just
Oh.
swap off those and this, and then you can
Sure,
solder the
awesome.
wire straight off.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So this one has connected one positive side, one here to the transistors. Oh, I see. We have one part missing. We have to connect this part to the transistor, variable transistor, over here.
Everyone hasn't been soldered yet, hey?
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, yes we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
Really?
Yes, we do. So we need another wire.
Another wire?
Yes.
One wire.
Oh, so I can put
From
it
here
here.
to. How do I do this?
I solder it like that.
So from here to over to there. Yeah, from there. This is impossible.
But then we have to connect the battery as well.
Yeah. So like from here to here.
Like one more wire?
Then. Jesus.
Oh, so try some.
It'll be much easier if we soldered it already. Do we want to? Want to go ahead and just solder it? we kind of already have to connect some parts like this one right here. All the three transistors connect into one part, and transistors must be connected to the light.
Mm-hmm.
So want to do those parts?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's do this one. There are some things that.
I'm studying tonight.
Oh, that one doesn't quite work. I want to eat pizza.
Huh?
May I go get pizza?
Yeah, sure. Son.
Just try it. No, you don't try it, but then just
Sorry if I kill you. Sorry.
okay.
Maybe I should get the battery off. Can you take the battery off?
Oh God, take the battery off. Yeah.
No, just take the whole thing.
Just
Okay, it's okay.
the
Thank
negative
you.
part. Yeah, negative. So to the dependent resistor.
Yeah, so up to here.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it?
No. I thought it's
Oh
this
no,
one.
yeah. Yeah, it must be this one. Yeah, that's right. Is it, can I just have a look? Oh no, it's definitely this one.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't work.
It'll help if you solder the yellow paper.
To that.
Yeah. We'll use something to point with. So like this one.
Just the wire.
Yeah. So I'll just or you can just solder it a bit.
Oh, no wonder you said solder. I didn't know. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, this one.
solder all these together and then connect
So
it.
can you just, is that this one, right?
Now I might be wrong, so like,
No one's, yeah, no one's.
so that'd be like, almost equal.
No, you'll sell a lot more for even that size anyway. These are